big tent has just arrived. It's not what we thought it would be, as in the size of the parcels. We'll see how that goes.
These boxes aren't light. We just had a fitting break in trying to get it up. It went at the weld, so I've just re-welded it and put some Galvafroid on it so it's weather is resistant, so that can go back in and we can get the tent up. How these need to go.
I don't know, I should imagine you do a bit on each one until it's taut. We've got some big settees to go in there and a table, so and a couple of big sort of wooden boxes. So it just gives a communal area to go to. So from his description of where it is, it should be in this one. Ah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. There's a couple of sharpening wheels here as well. I'm not sure what we can do with those. I'm sure they get used at some point, but this is what I'm looking for. It's a big heavy wooden chest. I've nearly completed its first scrub, but I've actually worn my little scrubby thing out, so I've worked my way around. That's now drying off. There's a little bit of woodworm in it, so I will treat it. I found dust, so it is still active, and I'm just working over the top, so I'll go over it 2 or 3 times, and so that's what I'm starting off with. So it's covered in all sorts of crud, bird poo, possibly horse poo, insect poo, lots of dust. So this is the dairy. So I know about the big wooden box in here. So let me just light the way. So here we have the chest, which isn't as good a repair as the last one. We've got a lot of damage on the top, so I'm not sure how it's going to stand up to being scrubbed. Bit more fancy at the bottom, little carved bit there, missing on that side. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, that told that story. So the hinges are completely rotten, and there's lots of woodworm in here, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use it. I will clean it and we'll see whether it's strong enough to stand up to being moved. It might end up being firewood, but that's the other fancy bit from underneath. But yes, lots of woodworm. So not sure whether that's going to be any good. So here we are, Sunday evening, about 8 o'clock. Birds are still singing. It's very warm. It's been over 40 degrees today, and the pagoda tent is finished. I'll just put the last few bits in there. It's a nice seating area now, chill out area, nice squishy settees, some coffee tables, the spotting scope for anybody that wants to look at the night sky. We have big skies here, very clear nights. There's a couple of chests out of the dairy and one of the barns. They've cleaned up well. And a table out of the bakery. A couple of chairs that I've cleaned up. So it's all come out really well. So the chests give us storage, games and books and things. So there's the completed Bug Hotel. It's the original rabbit hutches, concrete cast slabs that have been made into rabbit hutches. So a 3-story bijou. There was one on the other side as well. There was one there where the elder tree is, but that one was taken apart and the concrete slabs used. This one is a bit more rickety and not possible to take it apart, so we've left it complete and just filled it up with everything that insects like. So we have piles of tiles and straw bales and holy bricks, twigs and rope and sacking and nice rotten logs. I found a few nice wild flowers that I've put into some of the broken pots up there. So we've got chamomile and wild carrot. But as soon as I'd put the rotten logs in, we all had bees already making homes in them. So those sort of round holes are bored by bees. It's nice soft logs because they've really rotted. There's no weight to them at all, but nice easy access for bees. So hopefully that'll make a lot of insects very happy.
So I've set up the mole again. We've just done 3 runs just to get a trench in the ground because it's really hard. And we're now getting ready to put the cable and the pipe in the ground for the last run, so we'll see how it goes. So the conduit goes down the pipe here and out through the bottom here, which can go to the ground. And then I have to manually feed the water pipe because it won't go round the bend. So that's what we're now going to do. Okay, so that's job done. Barbara's just using the tractor to roll the ground back down again, but as you can see, you can hardly see we've been there. And we now have the water pipe and the conduit for the cable all in the ground, ready to feed this cabin. There's the top tractor driver. Job. Just got to join it all together and good job done.